Hello friends, and welcome back. It's me, Self-Critical Automaton. Don't know who else you were expecting, but it's me. And we are back. This is the Painted World of Ariamis, a mysterious realm. One of the game's only locations not directly connected to the rest of the world. There's this location, there's I suppose Anorlondo technically is behind... Well no, it's not behind a loading screen, it's behind a cutscene. But if you ask me, yeah, there's a bunch of these hollows here. If you ask me, Anorlondo is a part of the world because you can always see it. It's not physically separate. It's just that there's no direct way to access it. Whereas, see this guy? These guys are freaky and horrible, and they have fire powers because of course they do. But you see, there's a thing about these guys. They have toxic abilities, which, as we've mentioned before, is super dangerous. It will kill you very quickly. It's like, wow. It's like poison, but more worser. Much less bad. Yeah. So yeah, but if you kill them, they pop and they shoot gross stuff everywhere. So either kill them from a distance, or if you are clever like me, you can use pyromancy or a fire effect weapon to kill them without that being a problem. So the Painted World of Ariamis, unlike the okay, yeah, we're gonna get attacked by some tough monsters here. I just want to lure them out. I can never remember whether... It's not that one up there, and it's not those two over there. The two of them come from somewhere when you activate this item. You can see them up there, and you can see them... one of them up there, and a couple of them there. Oh, it is that one. I thought there were two. Oh well. Ah, there we go, there are two. So, yeah, these are big, freaky crow monsters. They are pretty tough, and they have an instant kill grab attack, but they have almost no poise, so you can always stagger them really easy with fire. And they have these jump-in attack. That jump-in attack is the attack that will instantly kill you if you aren't careful. So you've got to be really careful. But as I said, they have almost no poise, so fire attacks will bye then. Are you dead? Yep, you're dead. Fire attacks will generally always stagger them. And they have that jump-in attack, which, as I said, is very dangerous if it hits you. However, it's very easy to tempt them to jump off ledges, so, you know, swings and roundabouts, really, as they say. Do people say that, or is it just me? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a fairly common... They got nice asses for creepy crow ladies. Yeah, the fanbase generally refers to them as female, although that's just an assumption. Possibly an assumption based on the fact that they have nice butts, you know? Gamers, right? What are they like? So yeah, if there's only one of them, they're easy to kill because you can stagger them really easily, but if there's more than one, it's pretty difficult. So, yeah. There's a bunch of them, and they'll drop down at various points to attack, unless you are clever like me and think, oh, you know what I'll do? I'll lure them all over here, and then take them out more easily, because this is a fairly easy place to fight them, compared to where those guys actually drop on us later on. It should be both of them, but I guess it's just one. Ow, fuck. A bit of fire. And then we can just do this until it dies. I wonder if it'll die if I knock it from the back of here. Wow, that was close. So yeah, they don't have arms, they just have big creepy crow wings and crow faces. Now, there's an association between crows and the goddess Velka. And there are a variety of interesting... Oh, okay, bye. Well, I need to go down there anyway, so maybe deselect so I don't fall off. Drop attack! Yes! So satisfying. Yeah, the dried finger. Super gross. Yeah, a Steam notification has popped up and stuck itself in the middle of my screen, so I can't quite see what I'm doing. I mean, I can see most of it, but, like, the kind of vital little area where I need to be looking at stuff is covered up by it, which is a problem. There we go, that's better. I suppose I can't edit it out, because I ran around and did some stuff. Still, yeah, so, Painted World of Ariamis, full of stuff. There's an association between, Velka, the goddess of sin, and crows, which is, you know, or at least I'm told that there is. I don't know what the actual direct evidence is, now that I think about it, but it makes sense. So yeah, Velka, crows, a thing, apparently. Yeah, these are just, you know, horrible plague rats. Yeah, what was I even talking about? Oh, I'm so distractible today. It's awful. Yeah, so there's, yeah, creepy crow monsters in here, perhaps associated with Velka. There's also a corpse we're going to find a bit later on with some, you know, fancy magic or gubbins that's directly relevant or important or dedicated to Velka, so we will take a look at that. Now, the purpose of the Painted World of Ariamis, there's no information in the game as to who Ariamis is, and, in fact, I thought for a while that the, let's see if I can just, yep, not very much damage, but that's okay, that the description of the painted doll refers to Ariamis, but on a slightly more careful reading, it's pretty clear that the Painted World of Ariamis already existed before the person mentioned in the doll's description was, yeah, if you remember, I am referring to the peculiar doll, the item we went back to the asylum to grab, and that is the key to getting in here. If you don't have it, you can't access the painting, you can't get that little cutscene that sucks you in. So, any more I can get from here? I think those ones are out of range. Yeah, they're close enough that they can hear it, but they aren't close enough to take any damage. If only I had the Hawkeye ring. Oh well. Yeah, so the Hawkeye ring, incidentally, is a ring that lets you... Wow. Dicks! Yeah, so, super easy to fall off shit. Who knew, right? And we're back. So, yeah. I had to kill these again. You notice they leave corpses? Yep. I mean, they're about as tall as the Black Knights are, so, you know, more evidence for considering the, whole shimmering out theory. So that would mean that these are, while not necessarily natural creatures, at least real in some sense. They aren't, yeah, this is a mechanic the game does not, in fact, introduce at any other point. So, you know, shooting stuff down, I mean. I think there's like 3 different roped corpses, and you can access them from above and cut them down, or you can shoot them down and get them down. So, I prefer to shoot them down rather than forget about them. I can't remember what I was talking about, but, yeah. Stuff happens. So, yeah, I need to be really careful not to fall off stuff, don't I? Hi. Oh look, it's more stealth dangle hollows. Haven't seen any of them in a while. And another one of these guys. Let's see if we can take it down. Oh fuck, I forgot there's like 5 of them in there. Jesus Christ. Is it dead? It's dead. So yeah, pretty dangerous. You might notice I did not re-humanize myself. That's because we'll be able to get to the bonfire safely a little bit later on, and I'd rather not risk wasting humanity before that point. Really need to get a shield with decent fire defense, I think. So yeah, oh, how are you still alive? I know there's at least one more in here. Come on. Where are you, you big, horrible, bloated, cancerous blob? Yeah, oh, there he is. Aha! He fell down from above. So, as I mentioned before, there is an association between chaos pyromancy, or certain forms of pyromancy. Wow, okay. That is, that it's corrupting, that it's, cancerous in some way, and these guys are evidence of that, because as you can see, they are pretty powerful pyromancers. Yeah. So, there's a bunch of stuff to grab in here. So yeah, there's a bunch of different theories about what the Painted World of Ariamis might be. In literal terms, it's interesting because it's the first area of the game that they sort of fully... dicks. It's the first area of the game that they fully dicks. Is there more dangle hollows up here? No. There's a bunch of dangle hollows in this level and I can't remember where they all are. However, as I said, we can cut this fella down. And we'll be able to get at that a bit later. Interesting note. What a weird thing that is. We'll wow, excuse me. We'll be dealing with that later on. Yeah, I say too much, don't I? Well, yeah, fuck, okay. I'm clearly never going to get past saying all the time. So, why even try? Ah, this is where there's some more stealth hollows. I have defeated your pale deception. You're supposed to fall all the way down, dude. Weird, I've never actually had one land successfully on the thing before. Normally they just fall down and die, as they are supposed to. I think there's some more rats in here. Yep, there we go. Hello, rat. Goodbye, rat. It's, pretty easy. They're, pretty easy rat-ack to dodge. I smell a rat. I regret having to kill you. No, these are all awful. Oh look, the Painting Guardian outfit. And we step out here. There's nothing here, how strange. This is actually how we will get back after a detour a little bit later on. So yeah. Sounds like there's more rats. Did I miss a staircase? I hate it when I miss staircases. They're very, very growly rats. Is there a staircase in this room? There is not. It was completely unnecessary for me to come back in here. Hooray! So yeah, the purpose of the Painted World of Ariamis has been speculated upon a bunch of times. There is literally no information in the game about Ariamis, other than that Ariamis was the creator of this strange painted world. Is there another item in here? Yeah, there is. Let's see. The egg vermifuge. What a strange item. So... more stealth dangle hollows. Once they start to get up, you can't knock them down, which is a shame. Because it's the most fun way of dealing with them. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but apparently not. So yeah. That's, yeah. So this way leads around here to... Ah yeah, there's an item over there. I think we have to get it some other way. But if you notice that swooping shadow, I just attracted the attention of yet another crow demon. They aren't technically demons, I don't think. For one thing, they are in the Painted World of Ariamis. And for another, they're very different to all the other demons we see. So it's believed that they are sort of the servants or associates of Velka, naturally, because crows and stuff. Can I jump across here? Nope, that is not how you get that item. It is how you get this one, though. Soul of a Brave Warrior, always need more of those. So, Ariamis. Ariamis. We don't know anything about Ariamis other than that they created this world. There is the boss of this zone. Sometimes when she kills you, she refers to Ariamis as the painter of this world, so that's how we know. Oh, come on. I don't think I can drop all the way down safely, but I'm pretty sure I can jump onto that ledge. Fantastic. And then this ledge is a safe drop down to here. Like I said, that over here is how we get back in. That's the courtyard we were in a few minutes ago. Yeah, but there are implications that the doll belongs to that boss. This is a fairly small zone, and it was apparently developed as sort of a test case to try and nail down what they what the developers wanted to do with the if they wanted a platonic ideal for excuse me. They wanted to sort of develop a platonic ideal for what their what the zones of the game would be like, and this was the first one they did. Oh, hello crow. I think it's damaged. It must have taken damage from before, which is surprising because it's a crow. It has wings. It can literally fly. It's always a bit difficult to fight things in narrow spaces. Interesting fact, this is a true thing in real life as well. This is why spiral staircases tend to be a right-hand turn, because... Oh, you're up there now. Okay, good for you. No need to crow about it. Haha! That one was actually pretty good. Come on, let me kill you. Because the right-handed spiral would have a defender's advantage. Because you'd be swinging from the right to the left, your opponent would be springing from the right to the left, but their right and left are the backwards of your right and left, so... yeah, that's how spirals work. That's how people facing one another, pointing at one another, you know what I mean. Right, this is how we get to the main courtyard, which is where we're going is the next area, so there's a couple more things to clean up here, which we'll do first. First things first, remember the creepy undead dragon? Yep, there's another one. So, this is actually really easy to fight. I don't think it even has any claw attacks. Come on, you big gross monster. So, yeah. I'm just going to hide behind this chunk of wall here, conveniently. Pull out the old longbow. This might take a little while. Can I shoot over it? I can indeed. So, because it's gross and a zombie, it basically attacks by vomiting. I think it has a claw attack if you get too close, but that's literally its only ranged attack, so it'll just keep doing that. So yeah, not a very tough boss. It's not even really a boss, it's a mini boss. Or even micro boss, because it's pretty easy to kill. I think it drops a petrified dragon scale. Yep. I suppose the petrified is redundant if they are made of stone, which they are. So you might be wondering what this big other thing behind it is. That is its butt. What? Dragon butt. Yep, okay. We don't need to investigate that in any detail. It's a giant zombie dragon butt. That's pretty much all there is to say on the matter. So yeah. One last thing left to do before we go open up the shortcut. The first of... Actually, I think it's the only shortcut in this, so... yeah, so we're going to go do that in a minute. As you can see, this staircase leads all the way down to the bottom. Except it doesn't, because it breaks right here. The other staircase leads the rest of the way down. Yeah. So... there's a whole bunch of crow demons up there. If we're lucky, they will fall off and die. But we probably aren't lucky, because we're not, as a rule. Because, you know, life. Oh, how did that... did that miss? You know what, I'm just going to burn it. Can I knock it off the back? Nope. I can stagger them, but they don't seem to get knocked back very far. Anyway, that's all for you. Looks like he's eating crow pie. Is that what people say when... Actually, no, I think crow pie is when you, like... I think it's, like, humble pie. Oh, come on, fall off, you bastard. So, yeah, crow demons. Yeah, so the boss of this zone, this isn't a very big zone, so I'm going to talk about the boss fairly freely. Before we meet her, she is a strange creature called crossbreed Priscilla. Crossblood Priscilla, maybe? Is it dead? No, it's not dead. They usually do die if they fall down from here. Can I shoot it with arrows? That would be sensible. That would be the clever thing to do. Okay then. Looks like we're gonna have to deal with it manually. Yeah, so. I don't think I missed any items falling down here. I'm getting pretty tired, sorry guys. So, oh, wow, actually it's a long way around from where it... No, it dropped down to the bottom, which means it's coming around this way. I'm an idiot. Ignore me. Why do you even watch these things? God. Here it is. Ha ha! Sucks to be you. It's kind of surprising that I haven't said much about the Painted World yet, because there's a lot to say about it, and, you know, if I was writing an article, I'd be raving about it right now. Raven about it, because crows. Yeah, anyway, there's implications that the Painted World... Is that the last one? Oh yeah, it was the last one. Fantastic. I can't remember what this is. I think it's the red... It is! It's the red sign soapstone... The red sign soapstone? Try saying that after... I don't know, something that makes stuff hard to say. Yeah, so, red sign soapstone. Oh, I managed to say it that time. Is a soapstone. Like the white sign soapstone... Fucking hell! Like the white sign soapstone, it lets you summon... It lets you... You place it in a place, and it lets other players who find that soapstone summon you in. When they summon you in, instead of being an ally, you are an enemy. It's basically the same as being invaded, except you have chosen... Except that the person you invade has chosen to let you invade. You're not just picking someone off a list and ruining their day. So yeah, this seems like a reasonable place to stop, I guess. Big old misty door. Join me again tomorrow for more Dark Souls and more Painted World of Ariamis and hopefully more lore chats. I got very distracted today. Also, wow, that music's creepy. Bye!